Has moved past Carmel.
And it's just a matter of time, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, Patrick Beverly out there with LaBron James. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Westbrook in at the point. You know, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Pass to Brown. Puts up a three. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Brown outside. And the Celtics another three.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Lakers passing it around from deep LeBron. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. James has got his third bucket of the night.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not, has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
From deep, James buries the long-range jumper. James has got 11 points.
And early on, they look great. They've made all four of their shots to start this game.
The Celtics have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. It's Brogdon on the wing. It's Brown on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide-open man there.
For the three. And James with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. 14 points for him.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
I think they've got to consider throwing a few different looks his way early on, especially if he keeps shooting like this.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Took him no time at all on that one.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Floats it up for Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. James throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
The Celtics have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Malcolm Brogdon.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
James against Tatum. LeBron outside. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and shoots it down.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And stolen by James. And finished off by LeBron.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
50 seconds left to play in the first. And White kicks to Tatum. Pass to Brogdon. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Floats one. Nice D from Bryant. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Such a wide open look. Tatum's got 6.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increased the consistency from deep, and he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. A terrific.
The Celtics, 22. Let's hear it for the most legendary.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year as we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable.
Oh, my! Wow!
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Celtics trail by 7. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Boston's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. It's Brogdon on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And I think this is Brogdon just being zoned in, locked in, not allowing the defense to throw him off his game.
Here's James, and James throws it down.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Celtics trail by 9. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Right side, Bryant. Outside, Westbrook. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. You really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Williams. And it's Gallinari in for Tatum.
Hey, Brown is very serious about his scoring. I mean, he's got the green light to fire up from just about anywhere out there, and he takes full advantage of it.
Bryant finds Schroeder. Gallinari against James.
2 minutes remaining.
Here he goes. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move. And one place you do not want to send Malcolm Brogdon is to the line.
Yeah, you know, remember, Greg, back in 2019, he had that 50-40-90 season when he led the league in free throw shooting at over 92%. And his career percentage not far off of that mark.
James. Yep, that one goes. LeBron's got 44.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Celtics trail by 12. Outside, Smart. It's Brown on the wing. And stolen by James. 1:14 left to play here in the second quarter.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Here's Smart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Brogdon outside. Brown wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without it?
Schroeder kicks to LeBron. He gets that one. James has got 48.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Brown outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap. And by now, he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brown outside. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustments.
Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Brown, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Los Angeles ahead by nothing.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points and 4 steals. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them, not so much for the other team. It's been the difference in the game.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter. They're standing around flat, not closing down on shooters quickly.
That about wraps it up.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
We've got Russell Westbrook. Ryan is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's James in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Schroeder outside. He's looking for James and finds him. Back to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. James against Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They trail by 11. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. Wasted no time on that one. Brown's got 33. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
The assist from
Brogdon's got his 6th assist on the night. Lakers leading by 9. Westbrook passes to James. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. LeBron is doubled. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Some changes for Boston. Williams comes in for Tatum, and Derek White subbed in for Marcus Smart. White against Westbrook. That's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Shoots over Brown. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Celtics trail by 11. Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the court. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brown outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
LeBron against Williams. And LeBron throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Celtics trail by 10. Knocked loose and stolen by LeBron.
2 minutes.
He dishes it to Westbrook. And the pass to Schroeder. And they double up James. And the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 12.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
And here's Brown outside, and the Celtics another three.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Bryant dishes to LeBron. Another one goes. Incredible. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Yet another bucket.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds both the 1st and 3rd place scoring marks. First, of course, for 100 points, and 3rd place all-time with 78. Anytime Wilt's name comes up, you are making history.
And the dunk by James.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And finished off by LeBron.
He is anchored in and making a living down low tonight.
Here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to Williams. 13 feet away. That's good from Williams on the assist by Williams.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Here's James. Good. That's another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Smart, and a look at the 5 for the Celtics. Nabbing another steal.
He's making history.
And another one falls.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81, his performance has been nothing short.
Connects again.
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into 2nd place for most points in a game.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100, this is a game we'll be talking about for decades.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Got that one up quick. LeBron's got 7 now in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Outside, Horford. Gallinari wide open. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Off the catch. Nice balance. Nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Here's LeBron. And he finishes nicely on the wing. And the Lakers lead by 16.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Robert Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
And another one falls. Amazing.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Celtics trail by 16. Outside, Smart to the left wing. Knocked away. Stolen by Beverly. James with it. Picked up by Brown. And good! There's another.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. G.A., I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Timeout called the Celtics. You look at James, what a contribution.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
The Celtics making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They get a hand on it. The kick out to LeBron. Fires for three. Good! Another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Boston. Passes it to Smart. And here's Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 8th assist in the game. Los Angeles leading by 18. And here's Westbrook. He kicks it to James. Shot clock at 6. Bryant trying to free himself up. And that one's good by LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And again for three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. From deep, James, he got it again! Sensational!
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
He's now tied point for point with the record. One more score. He'll connect again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Again, what an avalanche!
Kevin, I'm in disbelief. He set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And he has now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood for over a half a century, unimaginable. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities. And that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against Boston.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Brogdon hits them both. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
And that one's good. Schroeder
saw the opportunity to put this away and
did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
great to hear the crowd showing their appreciation. We are witnessing something truly remarkable.
Well, a scoring game, GA, that ranks with the all-time greats. He's just been going off.
Boy, tell you what, this is one of the greatest displays you'll see, and not just basketball, any sport. Unbelievable.
And White with the stuff.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
James finds Schroeder. And another three for the Lakers.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. LeBron, the last game for a little while. As a team, how do you approach the break?
Well, we got a couple of days off, but everyone needs to stay in tune. Even though we're not going to be on our feet or on the basketball court, everyone needs to continue to just work your mind, work your body as well, and get ready for practice.
Well, I'm sure you're going to enjoy that time off anyway, man. Congrats on this win. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.